Hello, this is State Senator Jeff Stone with my weekly Capitol Update. For the past month, you've heard mostly empty rhetoric and political grandstanding coming from the majority party here in Sacramento. At least that's what's been grabbing the headlines. Believe it or not, some other work has actually been taking place. I've spent the better part of the last month working on legislation I will introduce before the end of next week. As a senator, I'm limited by rules to submitting only 20 bills each year. These bills are meant to improve the lives of those in the 28th Senate District and all of the state of California. Over the next week, I'll be introducing my 2017 legislative package. I'll also be notifying the winner of our annual There Ought to Be a Law competition. Since last fall, high school students from across the district have submitted ideas about legislation they think will make a difference in their lives and in the lives of their community. While there were many great suggestions, the one bill that stood out to me will require high school students to be taught necessary life skills before they graduate. I'm calling this California Financial Literacy Act. So many of our young people enter the job market or head off to college without the necessary financial tools they need. As a result, many run almost immediately into massive debt and credit card problems that force them to begin their adult lives with bad credit scores and huge bills. My legislation will provide our young people with the tools they need to handle their finances responsibly. I'll be contacting the winning student in the very near future and bring them up to Sacramento to actually testify on behalf of the bill that they suggested. Many of the bills I'm introducing this session are simple, common sense bills. For instance, did you know that when a police, fire, or other emergency vehicles are rushing to save lives and property, our first responders are allowed to use diamond lanes or the toll roads on the freeway? However, when it's time for them to go back to their station or headquarters, these vehicles are not allowed to use those same lanes to return to duty as soon as possible. In fact, some of our emergency responders have actually been fined and issued tickets for using these lanes. My bill will allow first responders to return to their duty stations as soon as possible in order to be back in place to protect all Californians, meaning they can use the diamond lanes. Another of my bills will provide severely disabled veterans with property tax relief so they can live continuously in their homes. If this sounds familiar, it's because I proposed the same legislation last year, only to have it killed in the committee by Senate Democrats who, for some reason, don't seem to share the same respect and admiration for California's veterans that I do. Sometimes I just have to shake my head. My entire legislative package will be available next week for you to view online. Look for more information on my website or liking me on Facebook and following me on Twitter. And thank you for the honor of allowing me to represent you here in the state capitol.